Communication is vital to life. It's the very essence of our relations as human beings. Human beings are social beings. That is, we love to relate with one another. That's what makes us social beings. That's what makes our world, as it said, love makes the world go round. But guess what? How do you relate love? Through communication. Hi, I'm Abby Adeboye, and today I'm going to be talking to you about communication for success. Communication, as I said, is vital to us as human beings. You can't avoid it. It's right smack in the middle of our relating to one another. And there are different kinds of communications. There's nonverbal communication. There is verbal communication, that is, as I'm talking to you right now. And then there is written communication. I'll focus largely on nonverbal and verbal communication. This speech is part of my series on communication for success, communication for altitude, for getting yourself out of a rut into a better position in life, for making your goals become a reality. For all the things that you want and dream of, you need communication. For starters, how do you rate yourself? Would you consider yourself a good communicator? How well do you get your points across? Or do you, you know what I'm saying, through all of your dialogues? How good are you in communicating your ideas? What do people know about you? And is what they know about you what you want them to know about you? Let's talk about communication. For starters, when you walk into any room, it's not what you say that matters. It's your nonverbal cues. It's the vibes that you give off when you walk into a room. What are those vibes? It could be in your attitude. It could be in your dress. It could be in your gestures. Your very presence speaks. The fact that you're there speaks something. It speaks volumes. It is said that over 90% of our communication as human beings is nonverbal. That is, before you open your mouth, we're already hearing you. What are you saying? When we talk about your vibes, try to maintain a positive attitude. For instance, you're going for your umpteenth job interview, or you're going to meet a prospective partner. You want to give off positive vibes. You want to give off the vibe that you want to be where you are. You need to be where you are, and you're present in your moment. What does that mean, to be present in your moment? You're not distracted. So many of us, particularly us women, with our multitasking, we carry too many thoughts, too many ideas, too many plans in our minds. We're at work, we're thinking of the children, we're thinking of what we will cook, what we will dress up. Too much. But present wherever you are. Because when you're present where you are, you're able to communicate better. You're there. You can hear and you can respond. It's not when people are talking to you and say, "What did you say again?" Why? Because your mind is wandering every which way but here. Focus your mind, so that when you do have the opportunity to communicate with someone, you're there. That's the very first thing. You're there. You're not multitasking. Communication is not one of those skills you master by multitasking. The next thing, your dress. How do you appear? We all know that different clothes go with different occasions. There is formal wear, There is informal wear, there is semi-formal wear, there's casual, name it. And we have those categories in the stores, right? Dress appropriately means dress in a manner that you don't stick out like a sore thumb. There's that cartoon online of how Shepepe ruined Casual Friday. Why? Because it's Casual Friday, but it's still a workplace. And there you find this person in very short shorts, everything exposed here, and everywhere, all dolled up and looking so out of place. What does that communicate to others about you? It says either you don't care enough about the occasion, or you don't care enough about the people you're speaking with. Or thirdly, you don't respect yourself. You have no self-esteem. You don't want to come off like that as someone who's going nowhere anytime. You want to be that person that people look to say, ooh, that's a star, that's a rising star. And they want to hitch their wife, they want to know you. I won't communicate with you or anybody else for that matter if you look so out of place, or you look so odd, or you look so rebellious that I know whatever I say, you're going to counter it. But it's even there, it's obvious in your non-verbal cues. Then what's your attitude? For most people, the dress and the attitude goes together. So you're looking all rebellious, you back it up with your attitude. You know a trick? Your clothes speak to you, just like you speak to your clothes. When you want to hang out, what do you choose? Is that the day for the button-down suit? No. You pick something casual and immediately you feel yourself relax. So also, if you pick something out of place, garish, something totally outlandish, you feel that sense of rebellion coming on. And when you now walk into a room, your first thought is, want a piece of me? How do you expect people to react to you? Like they just back off. They back off because nobody wants trouble. And for those that approach you then, they are those that want trouble. And they're those you want to avoid. Make sure you're watching your non-verbal cues. And you see I use my hands a lot, I use my face a lot, gestures. They are very useful in communication if they are measured. Some of us have nervous tics. These are things that you need to watch out for and minimize in your speech. There are folks that are constantly tapping their hands as they speak, or you're sitting on the table and you find the pen just going tick, 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 tick. That is distracting. You want to watch your gestures and ensure that they are measured with your speech. They complement your speech. They don't distract from who you are. Another thing about gestures is when you're wearing a lot of bangles, That's not the time to keep going, oh, you know, as I was saying. That's not the time to flay your limbs around. Watch the way you move. Watch the way you gesture. All of those speak to those or distract those that are speaking to you. Use a positive, create a positive entrance, create a positive environment for yourself when you're walking or when you're communicating with someone. Be there for them. Give them eye-to-eye contact. Focus on what that person is saying. Because one of the skills that we're losing in today's world is listening skills. The ability to actually listen and capture what is being said. Without knowing what is being said, you just respond off the cuff. And it could be totally off, throw the communication off, and we know this occurs mostly in interpersonal relationships. You could cause a fight just because you didn't take time to listen. So cultivate those skills, and you'll find that as you develop those skills in your personal life, it would help you move positively in your professional life. As I said, this is part of a series, and so there would be other segments of success in communication. For more, check out my website, www.abbyadegboye.com. Thank you.